I have to keep this as real and transparent with you guys as possible. This is the fourth time I've made this video. It's either I cut the video off too short by pressing one of the hotkeys that I forgot was a hotkey, or I wasn't even recording the video. I mean, it is what it is at this point, man. So this, hey, look, I wanted to do this once. I want to do one video of these every day this week since I'm not trading, because it's a short week. It's Good Friday on Friday, so pray for me, my people. All right, so we're gonna do this again. You know, I'm gonna even show you. I'm even going to show you, like, I did this. See, this is when I thought to even do this. The first time I didn't even think to do this, but the first time we had that I did think to do this, which was the second or third video. Yeah, which was the second video. This was me taking profit on trades. When I would normally add, so I would usually add on to a position when it's working in my favor, but on this time, instead of adding, I'm closing the original position, and then just buying a whole nother contract or selling another contract, and then taking profit on that one I had previously, and then moving my stops and break even and all that stuff like I normally would. The second test is when and I forgot to mention, this is going to be two tests for this video as well. The second test is me showing you the difference in the P&L, win rate and all that jazz. If I would let my winners run, break even and stop should be around the same, like I'm normally trading. And like I said, I'll mention that in a video where I would have my stops and when I would eventually move my trades to break even. I did the same thing. As you can see, I had 21 trades. This one had 23 trades. This one had 21 trades. But the difference is on this one, I was trading the micro contract. But yeah, you can still see it's around 20. We'll just say between 20 and 23 trades. It looks like, yeah, 20 and 23 trades. As you can see, when I let these winners run, my win percentage is more aligned where I'm normally at. I'm usually between 70 and 80% win rate. My profit factor is way, way higher, which is what we all want. My max drawdown is a little bit different from this test here, because this one was the Nasdaq mini versus the Nasdaq micro. The micro, I think I had like an extra trade somewhere. Well, it wasn't even an extra trade. It was originally a trade that I had later on that would have been a smaller loss. But since on the micro, the signal came like 5 or 10 minutes earlier, it ended up being a little bit of a bigger loss. But I mean, it is what it is. I would have taken it regardless if I was in a mini or the micro. So the loss is a loss regardless. And as you can see, I eventually end up making it back regardless. So, I mean, it is what it is. But now we're going to do the whole thing over again because sometimes I don't think correctly. But anyways, I also want to give tribute to the man who created the strategy that I use to trade. Why does it look like this? Oh yeah, oh, my bad. I forgot that I already had moved it till this morning. So yeah. Regardless if I've done this the first time or the second time, or if I'm trading live or not, the signal is the signal, and I have to take it. If I lose money, I'm pretty sure one of these videos I make this week, I'm gonna lose money or be at break even, a little bit positive break even or a little bit negative break even. Hopefully positive break even, a little bit positive break even after even considering commissions and all that jazz. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to do this video, and I never really thought about doing a video where I showed the system that I'm using because it is somebody else's system. I've added little things that I like to look at here and there to make it work for me. But unfortunately, the guy who created this program that I have on my charts, which is TradingView, he did programs on TradeEvade, Ninja, it was like 2 or 3 other brokers as well. And he would just create this code for this strategy, and his strategy was really good. And the whole reason why he created his YouTube channel, which unfortunately he did delete, He was going through cancer. I've been using that strategy for like 2 years, around 2 years. So he's been battling cancer since I've been using his strategy. So maybe he's been battling cancer for like 2.5 years. And I forgot what type of cancer, but he did have a rant video like a week or a week and a half ago. He's been going through chemo. And one of the things that I thought was so cool was the reason why he got into not got into trading, but the reason why he started making YouTube videos was because he wanted his children and like his nieces and nephews or anybody else in his family that wanted to like just listen to his voice or understand what his passion was, which was coding and trading, could just kind of like hang out with him. And I just thought that was really beautiful. And that's why I make these videos as well, because to be honest with you, I really doubt that any of these videos that I make is going to be like, oh, I'm going to be some super huge YouTuber, like 1 million subscribers or anything like that. But more so it's like for friends and family. Because one day I'm definitely going to like die. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And, maybe, 5 or 6 generations from now, like, one of my descendants is looking at the video and I'm like, yeah, that was granddad. Like, I don't know. Hopefully it happens. I mean, who knows? But, I just kind of want to make content. And then also the reason why I make this is because I eventually want to turn myself into AI. So I'll create an AI bot and it'll just be a way for me to talk to my kids from beyond the grave. So I can still get on your nerves and lecture you about life and stuff. But anyways, let's get into the video and start trading. So, not a trade because we're not beneath. This was the signal. It's not going to come up here, but I already know it's a signal. So I'm short. I need to get out. And then my stop would be above this high. I'm really aggressive with my stops once the market opens, just because it could go up and then go down. It could go down and then go up super fast, especially at the open. The volatility is so high. All right. So there is an ad. Now my stop would be at this high. Let me get a horizontal line. So this white dot, I would have it at the high, because I don't want it to get really too far above that 200 PM average, which is a decent stop. That is a huge stop, but it is what it is. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. Let me buy one more. All right, so then it is what it is, because I don't want to start over. Oh my god, I completely forgot. I'm sorry. This is the fourth time making this video. Let me go back, start this over. I forgot that the first time I'm taking profit when I would add to a oh my god, you guys are gonna be like, man, I hate watching this guy's videos. But it's okay. Don't blame me. Alright. Here's the first trade. I need to take profit when I'm supposed to put on another trade, which is right here. So we're going to flatten and we're up $75. So then my stop would still be here. And as I said earlier, my stop would have been up there, or at the high of this candle, the candle I got in on. And I'm going to hold this position. At this point, it's early in the morning. I'm moving this to break even. I would try and move this to break even. After a drop like that, I'd move to break even, but this isn't a drop big enough for me to move it break even. So, another drop. And then when I get another signal to go short. So now I need to flatten, go short again. My stop is going to be at the high of this doji, or a little hanging, not a hangman, but a hammer. All right, so I need to flatten because I got stopped out. So I lost $92. Now I'm up $141. So we're gonna let this play out until I get another position to go short. Because I'm only looking for shorts unless we get up above this little green line here. So I'm actually gonna get a trade somewhere soon. That wasn't the trade. Here it is. So this is where I got on the Nasdaq mini. I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. I wouldn't even placed a trade here, but on micro I do. So now my stop is going to be at this high. And one of the things, like when you're trading like on such a small time frame. You're not using macro analysis. I mean, at least I'm not. I can't say everybody is, but I'm just speculating. You know, this is pure speculation. I could easily get stopped out at any time. The market could easily just decide to run up and break this, and then I need to be long. You know, it just is what it is. I do use somewhat discretion when I'm trading, so um, but I take the signal if I get the signal. Um, but sometimes I am a little bit more bullish or bearish, and my trades will be a little different. But I don't have like a super strong bias right now. Like I did like a week or two, like last week when everybody was talking about the market going down, and I said I think it's going to go up, but that's rare. That doesn't happen that often. But anyway, signal short, need to go short. Gonna have to stop out whenever I had to add to this position, which I think this is an odd. Yep, that's an odd. So I'm up. What is that? 50 cents. Now I need to get short again. Oh, let me tell you about where my stop would be on this trade. So my trade here would be at this gap or up here. I would most likely use the gap. I just feel like that actual. To be honest with you, this is the weird part with trading. If I would have had my stop here, it could have easily came back and stopped me out, and it would have sucked. But if I had my stop out here, it could have came back and then rolled over, and then I would have just had to eat the loss. It is what it is. I mean, it sucks when that happens, but you know, you can't control what the market is gonna do. So, all right, so I need to take profit. That was actually a profitable trade. So then I need to short again, but I'm just not profitable yet for the day. So now my stop would be, I'd use this gap. I'd use that. I would use the high, but I'm gonna give it some room. I wish I could have. I could have showed you guys the other videos, but you couldn't even see the charts on one of them, and I probably would have had my stop here in a different example. But we're up $1. All right, so I need to take profit. Sell again. So now I'm profitable for the day. I know after that trade, I definitely have my stop here at that little high. All right, so I need to take profit and then short again. My stop wouldn't be that high now because that's way too high. I'd have my stop like around here, like right above here. Oh yeah, and the reason why I decided to trade the micro instead of the mini is because of the volatility is so high right now. These stops are massive compared to like normal market conditions. I think I'm gonna move my stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna move it there. I haven't got another position yet. Oh, there's a position. Oh dang. So I'm not up as much, but I kind of got a little bit better of a feel technically since my stop would my first entry would have been here. So I mean, I guess it kind of works out. But on this one, I think I'm gonna keep my stop like right around here. And there's no really rhyme or reason to this. It's just me managing risk, trying to keep these stops as small as possible. Oh, this one looks like it might get a little dicey. Oh, but hopefully it should keep going. Oh, there we go. That's a position. All right, so I need to flatten and sell again. On this trade here, my stop is that high. Like once we break this little low, I'm definitely gonna be a little bit more aggressive with my stops. Cause I don't want I don't want this thing to retrace all the way on me. Too bad. Oh, I need to take profit. All right, so I need to flatten, which ends up being a loss. Cause this would have been at break even, not at break even, but it would have been a I can't even think of the word right now. I would have gotten, I wouldn't, I don't know. I'm sorry. This is like the fourth time I'm making this. I'm sorry. My brain's not all the way there. But anyways, we're adding on to this position or putting on a new position. And this is the stop here. All right. This was the entry. This was supposed to be the entry here. My stop is going to be up here at 1964. So let's see what happens. Ooh. Hopefully it doesn't get stopped out. Ooh, that was close. Okay. So now I'm moving my stop here to here, and this is a position. This ends up being a position. I remember that because, like I said, I've done this 4 times now. So I need to sell, get back into a new position, and I'm gonna put my stop like here because I just think all the way up there is just too wide. Um, oh, there's a new position, so I need to flatten and then open a new position. Oh, and then I need to show you where I'd put my stop on this new position, which would be, oh yeah, it was like right here. To be honest with this position, it should have been like 1908 or 19008, but I'll just say 1908, and then but I probably would have just said 1905. I really the reason why is just because this is like a quarter, so 19,000 even. My worry about that is potentially price just coming back to touch 19,000 and then going down. So I would have it a little bit above 19. I mean, really, if I really wanted to be above, it'd be like 1910. But you know, yeah. So we'll see how this is gonna play out. Oh, when did it come to? Yeah, see, I told you it came close to that 19,000. Oh yeah, and then I try and stop day trading. Oh dang, that was a position. I try and stop day trading at around noon. So now if I had this as a position, I just come here. But yeah, I try and stop trading at noon. So around 11:50, 11:55 is when I get really close with my stops. Yeah, I'm gonna move this down here now. Really get tight with my stop losses, and then I'm not gonna look to really add too many positions. But then you know I am a degenerate, so I will end up adding. It is what it is. I don't know how many times I said it is what it is, but it is what it is. Oh man. So yeah. Let's see. I think this ends up being a position, so I'm gonna go ahead and flatten and then sell another one. And then my stop is gonna be at this high here. Now, I know I'm saying I think this is a position, but since I'm using this TradingView platform, sometimes it won't give me the signal that I would get once this candle closes until the next one opens. So it's not 100% accurate. Oh, so I need to close this. But when I am trading live, once this candle closes, I get the signal. Then I'm short on this candle, and I would have had a little drawdown. So, yeah. Oh, I need to flat and then get short again. So it's getting close to that time where I said it's getting pretty late in the day, so my stops would have been like there. All right, so now I need to flatten and then open another position. Now is when I'm like, I may not have taken this position, but if I did, my stops would have been super tight. Oh, as you can see, I already had I guess I moved my stops or something. I made the other video. But yeah, so now I move my stop. Yeah, that makes sense. So now I move my stop here. Like I said, it's getting close to noon. I need to be out. Oh, yep. I would have added there. I do remember saying that. So I think I said I bought a position and I went to the next candle. Took the stop that I would have had if I would have gotten in here, and then I flattened. So then that would have been a profit of 521. All right. So then, as you can see, 70% win rate. $192 best trade. Total profit 521. And then we'll open this. Dang, my max drawdown on this one was actually worse. So I think the other times I did it, it was like 275 or something like that. My profit factor and my profitable trades is about the same. My total trades, I took one less trade on this one. It is what it is. But as long as I would say as long as I'm within that I think that's test 5, right? Yep, test 5. TP instead of add. All right, so the next one is going to be Wait, what? Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. All right, so its next one is gonna be test 6 add instead of TP. This is where you'll see the P&L be a lot better. I hope that this video isn't too boring. Like, if you really like trading, you'll probably find like some type of value in it somewhere along the line. But maybe you're just like, man, this dude just needs to shut up. Like, we don't care. Like, you're not a real trader. Where's the course? There is no course because I am too lazy to make a course. All right, so now we're gonna add to our position. This is how I trade. I like to add on to my winning positions when I'm finally right on the market. So that's a trade. Sell. Oh yeah, let me get the horizontal line. Like I said, stop right there. Bam, bam, bam. Now this is a weird thing. I wonder why when I'm doing it now, I get the signal before I have to print the next candle. I don't know why that is. But now I'm moving my stops to about that high. I don't know why that is. Like sometimes it works right, sometimes it doesn't. I'm definitely moving this to break even now. So bam, bam, bam. Oh, you know what? I would have moved this before this candle printed. I would have moved it to like here. But anyways, now that this candle printed, I need to add, and then my stop is gonna be right here. You're probably wondering why I have my stop so aggressive with this versus like when I do the test when it moved the last time. And that's just because it's the market open. The volatility when the market first opens is so high to where it'll, like, as you can see, this next candle ends up taking me out. It just moves so fast to where it's just like you really don't want to have your stop super wide because it's just going to come right back and hit you. So yeah. Let's see, next trade. But yeah, anyways, while we're waiting for the next trade, I'll talk about like another one of my mentors. Like one of my mentors, a lot of my mentors have been a lot older, like in their 60s or 70s. I have like one mentor. I'll say like, I would say like probably like 5 mentors that are like in their 40s. But yeah, majority of my mentors have been a lot older in age and wise. So one of my mentors who unfortunately passed away in I think it was 2021. I wonder if does it sound bad that I don't remember the exact date, but he was so cool. Like every time he lived in like Reno or like right outside of Vegas. He was somewhere in Nevada, but every time he would come to Atlanta, like even if it was my last dollar, I would buy him a steak. Like he was just so cool, and he loved steak. And then I would just like, if it was my last dollar, I would buy him a steak and take him out to eat. I just respected him so much. Oh, this is that trade where I ended up losing. So I need to sell and place my trade up here. And he taught me how to trade options and sell options. And even now, if I'm trading options, I'll buy options, but options was so complex to me in like 2018, or it was like 2017, 2018. I think it was 2018. Yeah, it was early 2018. That's why it felt like it was 2017. But it was like, I think I started learning from in late 2017. But anyways, options were so complex to me, and I just couldn't figure out what to do. Like they have like jaded lizards, iron condors, vertical spreads, debit spreads, credit spreads, delta, gamma, vega, roll, all these. It's so much in it. I just couldn't figure out like where do I start. You know what I mean? And he was just like, just saw an iron condor, and he would call it a rubber ducky. He was so funny. He would be like, yeah, you're picking up nickels in front of a steamroller or something like that. Picking up nickels instead of dimes or something like that. He's just so funny. But yeah, man, he was a cool dude as well, man. And I really have like a special place in my heart for my mentors. Like without them, man, it was like I don't know where I'd be. I'm probably still struggling to figure out this whole trading thing. All right, so I need to flatten, and that's where that loss came in. That originally this was the on the Nasdaq. Let me actually show you while it's here. On the Nasdaq, my stop would have been anyway, just bring it up here. On the Nasdaq, my stop, I mean, this trade was here. So as you can see, and it wasn't here. So that's where that loss looks a little bit better on the regular mini. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I don't know where I'd be without my mentors, man. Like I really love them, man. Probably be like, oh, that's gay, but you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it really is. It's like without them, man, I'd probably still be struggling to trade, still reading books, still scared, still afraid to push the button, still I remember I was talking to Q. He's one of my mentors as well. Like I remember I was trying to figure out why I was losing on trades. My stop was smaller than the spread. Oh my god! I know that sounds so stupid, but when you don't know, you don't know. Like, oh my god, you guys are like this dude's an idiot. But that's when I first started trading forex in like 2014, I think it was. Yeah, it was like 2014. Dang, that was over a decade ago, boy. But yeah, so I was like trying to figure out. I was like, man, I'm getting stopped out on everything. And you just like your your stop is smaller than the spread, so man, it just sounds so stupid to me now, but I didn't even realize what like the spread in forex was. Because like I didn't even know about futures, but like when you're trading stocks, it was just like, oh, I just buy a stock. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about the difference between the bid and the ask being so wide, and me trying to trade on such a small time frame in forex. But anyways, did I have two positions on now? Yeah, I need to add one. All right, so there we go. But yeah, so that was funny. Oh yeah, my stop. It's the same as earlier. My stop's there now. I'll probably have it like still the same plot or something right there, something like that. But anyways, yeah, man. And I had another mentor. I would say he's more of a mentor from a distance, but he traded on the Chicago futures exchange, and it was like I think it was in the 80s because I think Richard Dennis was already successful, so it was like late 70s, early 80s. And he told me about this position. Oh, he pretty much told a lot of people because it was a group thing. Need to add. Now I'm moving my stops to here. He was talking about when he first got on the floor, he lost half his trading account the first day, and I'll move these to break even. So the reason the price is moving down, let me also talk about that. It's averaging the price from my original trades to the new trades. And like I said, I'm gonna do another video where I kind of go over terminology with trading. I know this is kind of all over the place, but I'm not like a super educator or anything like that. That's why I said there's no course. It's me just trading and talking about trading and stuff like that. But oh yeah, so he lost half his trading account first day. I would, man, it is what it is. I'm gonna put my stop there. I'll take a small loss, but he lost half his trading account the first day, and then somebody was just telling him, like, yelling at him to sell, like to get out. Well, I don't know if it was a sell or a buy, but he was just telling him to get out of the position. And he was just so shocked that he lost half his money. He said his mouth was just open, like wide open. For I think he said like 5 minutes or something. He was like, the guy was like, the people were trying to tell him to sell it, and they didn't care anymore because they were just like it is what it is. You're just gonna keep sitting there. But and then he said somebody finally came and got him out of the position, and he said he was just at break even at that point. So his account was almost completely gone, and he was like, but he said it was so inspiring to see people. Oh, I'm gonna move my stop because like once we book this little low here, I can make this little swing. I would rather get something. I'm leaving here with something. But he said it was so inspiring to see people that had like Porsches and Ferraris in the garage and stuff like that at the floor, to where he was like he didn't want to give up. and he kept trading. He's a really good trader, man. Like I think he traded for like I think he had a small family office. It wasn't anything massive because his trading strategy was on. He said his trading strategy would only allow him to go so far. You know what? I'm gonna move my stop to break even. I definitely don't want to lose anything after this, or at least lose money. I'm fine with the break even. But yeah, it was just cool, dude. And unfortunately, he passed away like a month. I'm not even gonna talk about that now. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, that was in 2023 when he passed. Oh man. All right, so I'm moving my stop. We broke a new low. I'm moving my stop here to secure some type of profit. Oh, that's not a sale. This is a sale. This is a trade. This is a trade here. And then my stops will be at the same area. Oh, that was a trade. All right. My stop is too wide now, so I had to move it. Oh, this is the same area I think I said last time where it was like at like 1908 or something like that. But yeah, it's at 1910 now. But yeah. Oh, that's a trade. All right. So that's another trade. I'll just do the 1907. It's whatever. Same thing. All right. Like I said, we got less than 30 minutes before we got to call it a day. So let's see. Well, not 30 minutes as a whole, but 30 minutes on this chart. All right. So now we've made a new low, and I'm going to move my stops to here. I'll move it there. It's whatever. All right. Let's see. Man, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to add again. I just like the way that candle looks for some reason. Yeah. Let's see. You know, at this point, I'm definitely going to move my stop. I don't want to give too much back. So, this is a good day. This is definitely a good day. Ooh, oh, I thought I was about to hit my stops. Oh, that's a trade. All right, so I'm selling another position. At this point, I'm definitely going to move it here because we kind of broke this like low. So I don't want to give too much back. Need to add again. I'm going to just put it around this little gap here. Because like I said, it was getting close. When it's close to the end of the day, I'm a little bit more aggressive with moving my stops. Let me just move this here. I definitely don't want to give too much back and then whine about it later. Oh yeah, I think I said this last time. Like my stops get really good with these little dojis. Whenever you see like these little dojis like this, and it's like I'm already happy with like I've gotten a decent move to the downside. I don't want to give too much back. I don't want to have my stop still all the way up here when I'm seeing these dojis, because usually when you see these dojis like this, and I've already had a decent move, and I'm about to be done trading for the day, I don't want to give too much back. And you're probably like, oh, this dude's lying because he should have did it over here. But I mean, maybe I did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I'm trading a different day, that's what would have happened. Who knows? Oh yeah, and I had to place a trade there because I would have added, and then I need to wait till the next bar goes against me to buy or flatten. All right, so decent profit right before noon. And that's what I say. Like usually, it's just these moves like this is where I'm really seeing my P&Ls shift. If you ever see me on Facebook or on YouTube or wherever you see me talking about like, man, these markets suck, it's usually this, like where I'm just like I can't get a decent move in either direction. And I also need to mention that this market is volatile, so like these moves like this, these amount of point movements aren't that often. It doesn't happen as often. I will say this: the market is kind of starting to die down a little bit volatility wise, but it is still up there. You know, let me actually go. I think I had the VIX on here somewhere. Is it? Oh, it's right here. So the VIX is still high. Compared to like, as you can see, like normal areas when it's like at like we'll just say 20, when it's usually at like 20, it's still elevated. It's not as crazy as it was like when they were talking about, oh yeah, the market's gonna crash. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so volatility is still somewhat up there, but it's falling. So we'll come back to where markets get easier to trade. But anyways, I know this video is kind of long, maybe boring. But nevertheless, I appreciate you hanging out with me for this video. And oh yeah, I forgot we had to do the end. So my win rate was about the same. So okay, so win rate 77. We'll just say 77.8%. Best trade $564. Total profit $4,700. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Oh man, don't tell me. I know Kayla's gonna probably hate that I sounded like that, but don't tell me that. Don't tell him. Don't tell me it got rid of the puts. All right, I'm gonna keep it real with you. We just gonna use this one from that test we did earlier. Oh dang it, my profit was lower in this one. No, my profit was higher. Okay, also, but my win rate was lower. Anyways, I shouldn't have clicked off. But it is what it is what it is, like I said. But I need to stop saying that. I need to stop saying that. But, max drawdown $280. Total profit P&L was 5,200. Win rate was 74. My profit factor was 13 that last test, but who knows what it would have been this time. But yeah, I mean, trading is nice. It is stressful. But I kind of just wanted to show you guys, I guess how I would trade. Shared a guy's strategy who I respected a lot. I guess kind of briefly talk about my mentors and at least the mentors who have passed recently. And yeah, just share some trades with you guys. I'm gonna make another video tomorrow. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trading this week. I'm gonna just focus on macro and just kind of get my basis on like what's going on between a lot of other traders and investors and see what their thinking is on markets and all that jazz. And I guess like have some better outlook on what's going to happen later on in the future. Like I said, this is speculation. This is not macro. This is just me speculating intraday. Macro wise, I'm pretty much always a bull, but always talking about the market is going to crash at some point. It's so weird how it's like that, but it is. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you saw some value in it. I know I kind of messed up with printing the results from all these trades that we had here, but I don't think you guys want to stay to see, me do this all over again and see what the results would be. So, and like I said, this was also my 4th time making this video. Oh man, but anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow or in the next video, and I hope God keeps you safe, and hope that whatever you're going through gets better in life. To myself, to my future descendants, and to all my friends and family, or to all the subscribers who I don't know, but you somewhat know me. Oh, that sounds so weird. It kind of sounds like the Truman Show when he's like, if I don't see you, good morning, good night, or something like that. Anyway, peace.
Man, even Jesus had a shooter, and God be having unbelievers that didn't mess up their demeanor. And yes, they know it's hard, they know, cause when they be up in those trenches, man, they show out. But what they do